Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto market, including the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coin, NFTs, which are all down astronomically. And today we're going to discuss it. We got the market crash, our outlook on the rest of the cycle, and whether or not MicroStrategy is on the verge of collapse. I don't even know if I'm live on Spaces right now. Wow. Okay, cool. So we just completely lost the recording on Spaces. I'm going to go live one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have Kix joining me. I have Easy. We have a lot to talk about. Kix, how are you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, dude. Thought I was going to come in and see my perps alt longs absolutely demolished. They're not, so that's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Crypto's getting puked down a little bit. Bitcoin showing up bearish MACD on the monthly. Whoa. But dude, we're in it.
Yeah, I mean, this does not look too good right now. It's hard to be. What's going on here? Easy. Take me through what you're feeling right now as you woke up and you saw Bitcoin below 96K. That was the level.
Well, Clemente, the more I look at the charts, the more scared I get.
Your mic is absolutely blown out. Holy shit.
Why?
Dude, I don't know if you came in hot. Kicks, did you get
Is that better?
He was just really excited, dude. I think he just he kind of shot his energy into the microphone.
If you're all right, come on, dude. Some great podcasting going on.
Is it better if I talk to you like this?
It looks like we're good to go.
Really good.
On Twitter Spaces, it looks like we're good. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Dude, Twitter is like going through these random ass changes. They like randomly overhaul the entire chat function. They're like, you need
the messages are dog water now.
Get a pin, and then now I'm on mobile, and every time it says I have 20 plus messages because I have a bunch of like unreads from years ago. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Is there no clear all button on messages?
No. Nikita Beers dumbass just can't figure it out. Like, what's going on over there? But regardless, at least they're making some changes that we hope are for the better. So we're going to take this through. If you're listening on Twitter Spaces, give us a like, give us a comment, retweet. If you're listening on YouTube, let us know what percentage you're down right now in your portfolio. Let us know in the comments how many thousands of dollars you're down in the last 24 hours. Dude, I checked my brokerage account, which is usually my safe haven. That's down 20% in the last month. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, there's a reason they put broke in it. Broke rage. That's what a brokerage is. You're going to be broke and you're going to be raging.
It is. Well, I am feeling both. I'm feeling completely and utterly devastated. Anyways, Kix, take us through the weather report. Take us through what's happened in the last 24 hours. We're going to break down if there's any hope to be had right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the majors are crashing as Bitcoin has fallen below 95K, Ethereum under 3,100, Solana's at 137, and Hype is at $36. Over the past 24 hours, it was a rough day for crypto across the board as the total crypto market cap dropped 7% as over $1 billion was liquidated from leveraged traders over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin ETFs recorded their second largest day of outflows ever as total crypto ETF outflows surpassed $1 billion. It wasn't much better for equities as the S&P lost 1.6% as it is on pace for its worst November since 2008. MSTR has fallen below $200 for the first time since October of last year. Last but not least, there was one spot of green amidst a sea of red, though. The Dupe Furniture Shopping app hit #1 on the App Store, and the Dupe token gained over 60% of the day to $30 million market cap. This is for the weather report. Back in the studio.
Very interesting accent there, Kix.
I pushed my lower jaw out, and then that's just how my voice naturally sounds. It's weird. So if I was like this, I'd talk completely different in life.
ZCash is up 9% in the last
ZCash trades inverse to the rest of the market. Instead of shorting the market, you could just long ZCash or its beta plays like Starknet.
I mean, that's literally what we're seeing right now. Starknet. Why is that happening? Why is it
It's a beta correlated heavily to ZCash, so it's gonna pump massively. It also had a nice test of the moving averages, and the 4-hour MACD curled like a motherfucker.
ZCash up 40% in the last week. In the last month, up 27%. So it's pretty much just running very recently. Going over what Kix was just talking about. I mean, we just got a $20 donation from a Google from one of our YouTubers. I have no idea what he's talking about.
No, but let's read it. I think this is good dialogue. Reality is 1. ChatGPT is a search upgrade, not the next internet. 2. Second-term Republicans are a bunch of bitches and have a tendency to leave a financial crisis behind. 3 and 4-year cycle is real and will coincide with AI crashing compared to expectation. Short ChatGPT, short Claude, short Anthropic. Fuck bitches, get money.
Okay, that was not what he said. We have a
Which
random
part?
listener on YouTube that donated $20. Christian, no, I think he's
No, I mean, hey, here's the thing, Christian. Thanks for the 20. First of all, we respect you and your opinions. I would disagree that ChatGPT is just a search upgrade. I agree that a lot of it is an evolution of search. However, if it was just a search upgrade, how can I code end-to-end apps with it?
If it's
a
just
little
a
bit more
search
than just
upgrade, how
searching.
can it accurately tell me that I have hemorrhoids?
Why does it accurately tell me that I get no women and my life, and I am not a capable mate?
I told ChatGPT every morning I wake up, my fingers smell like poo. I've been itching my butt all night. It said I have hemorrhoids. That's not just search.
Honestly, if it's just a search upgrade, how come it led to the divorce of me and my wife?
Why do I have a crippling obsession with AI women now? AI companions. I'm incapable.
What are you
of
telling me when the internet goes out? It feels like I just broke up with my soulmate. You're telling me that's just a search engine? Google never buffed me under the table.
People are asking where the $20 go to. I'm pretty sure Google takes 50% of that, and the other
That's rape. That's sexual assault. That's insane. 50? Like, they don't even care. They're just like, that's ours.
So, okay, let's talk about the price action here. We got Bitcoin at 95K, which is actually kind of wild. We're still, so can we walk through this 4-year cycle?
Look at Ray in the comments, by the way.
Ray, dude, go focus on your family, please. Ray,
Yeah, you're like, his dog's about to lose a toe, and he's in the chat.
Ray's dog's about to lose a toe. His car is just falling apart because he hit
His car's in 4 different pieces. He doesn't have a house. And this motherfucker's still locked in. Get you a Ray.
I can do a little, analysis of the Bitcoin price action if you'd like.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Kix, master of technical analysis, about to walk us through, is the 4-year cycle over, where we might be going from here. Kix, over to you.
So first, what we got on the weekly is we have a weekly that's puking outside of the Bollinger Bands, which is rare that it will hold a puke outside of the Bollinger Bands. We're down at 95K. The lower Bollinger Band is 101K. Even if we go back to the 2022 meltdown, you'll see we only had one candle that stayed outside the Bollinger Bands. Usually it would snap back up. But that doesn't mean there's more long-term bearish price action. But like when you're looking at specifically the weekly, this is a pretty bad puke. Wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin try to work its way back up to 100K. What's really concerning to me right here is the monthly. Obviously we have 15 days left in November. Things can change, but as it stands right now, this is the first bearish MACD red. Last cycle, you can see we got that in January of 2022. It took us all the way down to the trend line, and then we held that trend line for a couple of months before the final puke down to the lower Bollinger Band. If we were to see a similar action there, that would take us to like Bitcoin 87K, chop there for a little bit. And then we'd puke down to 50, 55K. That's if we have a similar play to last bear market. Once again, we could finish, if we finish like 105, this is going to resolve still in the green. Also, there's 100% a chance that you just get a weaker MACD curl consolidation, kind of like what we saw down over here, where you would just and this was the COVID little flash crash, but then it held the moving average. So there's still a possibility we go down to 88K and we get a lot of consolidation there and then can resolve back up. But the technicals are not looking great. I think what's interesting here is to see the relative strength of alts against the weak majors. And that definitely makes me feel like it's either more of like a May 2021 crash or the end of last cycle, where you see the majors kind of chop down, but then you see alts continuing to make big moves. So doesn't look great out there. I definitely think that if you have cash on hand, you're happy and you can get potentially good prices. Me personally, what I'm positioned for is to try to take advantage of alt plays, because even if we are at the end of a cycle for the majors, usually we will get a full quarter of nice alt action. So
Nice.
I think the best risk reward for me personally is to stay focused on just trying to make some wins on the alt side, but staying nimble there, right? More of a trading mindset than an investing mindset in the alts.
What so on that note, you said you're bidding altcoins, but are you buying here? And if not, what area are you buying and what coins are you most interested in?
Yeah, so like a couple examples. So one is Meteora. I longed that on Tuesday or Wednesday at 44 cents. It's now at 45, right? So I longed it when Bitcoin was at 103K. Bitcoin is at 95K, and MET is still at the same price, if not actually slightly up. Another good example.
That looks good.
Yeah. So that's MET. MET looks good. Another good example, we talked about this also on the show on Wednesday, Aster at 108. So I'm flat on that entry. I got in around 107. So we're seeing Bitcoin. You would think, right? Alts is like, alts would be blowing up right now, right? And I'm flat on everything except Uniswap from Wednesday. So what this shows to me is that a lot of the alts have already puked, right? They've already lost a lot of percentage. They're down a lot. And we're seeing the majors puking, but we're seeing a good basket of alts still holding their price action. So once again, for me, I would like to be positioned on the alt side, because I think if you get just any sort of relief rally or consolidation on the majors, you're going to get big springs on the alts. So yeah, that's how I'm positioned.
Anything to add, Easy? It sounds like MET, Aster, and a basket of other like.
I like Pump here.
Pump.
I do like Pump under public sale price. I think MET, Aster are both good. I still like Athena and Chainlink. Those are the other two that I like from like an altcoin perspective. I do want to take a punt on Rect Guy. The Rect token is very interesting to me. I've always found it very interesting. I just haven't traded it much. So that's one I'm interested in for sure.
Oh, that's a good punt.
Yeah, just because it's
I like Rect.
Yeah, it's just been largely down for a while. And it's like, dude, we know this isn't going to go anywhere. Right there, up on 141 mil. Yeah, 144. But look at this chart. So if it forms a higher low here, then I do think we run it back. But that's the big thing I'm cautiously watching. Like, it's at a point of support here. You break under this, it just gets really ugly for everything. But I would not hate taking a punt on this, personally. So that's one that I really like. And then I do think there's like some other opportunities too that, like, I think the MET play is good. I think you do get this catch-up trade. XMR, which is Monero, I've talked about previously. Because Zcash was running so hard, I was like, oh, Monero is going to catch a bid at some point. Ended up having like a 24% day. Clemente, can you pull up that chart? XMR.
Yep.
I just want to take a look at this. So this is Monero. Yeah, that one. 337 mil.
No, I mean, dude, deck screener's so hard to use.
Yeah, especially for like majors.
Which one? I mean, this is.
I don't
I like
think
using
those are all on
trading.
Solana.
You literally can't use deck screener.
Go to
I
trading
like
view.
using TradingView.
Yeah, same.
I like the Athena play here. It's got it looks like it's about peaking on the bearish MACD, which means you would expect some upside. It's also like retesting the lows of its range. And it has a lot of upside room to the moving average around 54 cents. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that like over a 2-week period.
Look at this chart. This is strength.
Yeah, this is strength. Very strong like ox.
This strong like ox. Decentralized, transparent, privacy.
Everybody sell a Bitcoin because of a quantum computing and the transparency issues. We go to a ZCash in a Monero.
Yeah, but I like Monero because it's difficult to buy. You can't. There's no centralized exchanges for Monero.
I love that. I love that. If there's friction in buying, there's upside to be had.
When I posted about this and I was like, yo, I think
Said
Monero catches
every
a bid.
rune holder ever.
Yeah.
This thing's so fucking hard to buy. You got to go to the pyramids of Egypt and hook up to their Wi-Fi.
You got to download the darknet, enter a 47 character string to get to the website, and then hopefully buy it from the right address, or you just bought fentanyl delivered to your address. And there's no in between, which is why I'm bullish on Monero. But in all seriousness, it's just a privacy coin. It's not like like people argue about the Zcash comparison, whatever you want to say. I just think the privacy thing is real. You have the Winklevoss twins launching a DApp for privacy coins. People saying Zcash is what Bitcoin wanted to be. All this other bullshit. Yeah, so I just think it catches a follow bid, similar to Starknet, is what Big Kicks was saying. But I just know Monero is more known from a wider audience. It's like the OG privacy coin. So if you want to play that game and you want to go down privacy, I think Monero catches a follow bid on it. That's just me, though.
Let's go through MSTR real quick. Absolutely.
Why are you still holding that fucking dog water garbage? You spent too much time with PO, and now you're fucking brainwashed. Now your bag's going to fucking zero.
No, we got to get this guy on the horn. I'm going to kick his ass. All right, let's look at MicroStrategy.
I would say, hey, if I could just say something, if I could just tickle my own nickel real quick.
Yeah.
I did say about a month ago, I said, if you want to hedge your crypto portfolio out, short MSTR. That's at 360.
Holy shit.
You do the math. 360 divided by 200. If you had a put option at 300, you're up 5x right now.
MicroStrategy is down 50% in the last 6 months. Good.
And Michael Saylor just posted a tweet saying hodl, and it was a picture of a sinking ship, and he was on a life raft about a mile away from the sinking ship. So what he's signaling to the market, I'm already safe. You guys are still on the burning ship.
And you're like, damn, this is a sexual innuendo in which he already pulled out, but everyone else is stuck in. So now they're going down for 18 years with the kids, and his ass is long gone. He got out.
Bitcoin on the year up only 2.3%. I'm pretty sure it's down since Trump got inaugurated. We have another
initiated. Trump joined the fraternity.
Trump got hazed.
Crypto University did.
Yeah, after Trump elephant walked, Bitcoin's only up 2%.
This is tough. What's the bull case here? If you guys were to take the other position, and
on MSTR or Bitcoin?
No, take MSTR out of the question, because
I was gonna say, because I have no bull case for MSTR. My thesis has always been, why would I not just buy Bitcoin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's always been my line. PO hates it, but I'm always like, why would I not just buy Bitcoin?
I think if I was going to try to draft up a bull case, it would be that Bitcoin goes to 88K and stabilizes there, and we get just like a small 3-4 month chop on Bitcoin at 88K as this.
If you want my bull case, Kicks, I'm kicking you off here. If you want my bull case, the U.S. needs to go to war with Venezuela. Ukraine and Russia need to continue to go to war, and we need to see Iran and Israel go to war.
I like that.
Obviously, turmoil and conflict is bullish for the flights to safety, which is gold selling off here because there's too much peace. There's no war for oil. There's no drug boats getting blown up. We need chaos, instability, absolute destruction and despair and then Bitcoin
That'd be
will rally
good
to
for prediction
160.
markets. A lot of stuff to trade. That'd be good for prediction markets. So before that guy rudely cut me off, Clemente, the other bull case you could make, just kidding, easy, I love you, is that the bear market for alts, the top for alts, you could argue was Trump in January 2025, which would mean, and yes, August, May, we had a little bit, but that could have just been a relief rally, right? So you could say that January 2026, alts have been in a year-long bear, and that you could get, and the whole cycle really has been that, other than Solana and Bitcoin, pretty much everything is underperformed, right?
Yeah.
So it would be very ironic if Bitcoin kind of pukes to 88, holds a little bit there, and alts go on a funny runny. But who fucking knows? Can't predict the future. I'm enough in cash that I'm not scared. And I think I can put the cash to use on some other plays and try to make a little more money.
I like all of those things. If you were to if the 4-year cycle did top, what are you holding on to your cash for 6 months? What would be your strategy there? Is it a year long before we bottom? If we were
Bottom's in.
Well, if you say
I'm serious.
If you say 4-year cycle is real, then you would expect more downside. I personally don't think. I think a lot of the fears that are like bleeding over into crypto is just that there's like this massive AI bubble, right?
Yeah.
But if you guys remember, I've been really excited about Cursor for a little bit over a year now. Cursor just raised at 29 billion Series D, 29 billion market cap. They raised 2.4 billion. Their current revenue run rate is $1 billion a fucking year, dude. Point being that, like, if everyone's thinking that there's not actual use case, like you have Cursor, a 3-year-old AI startup, it's generating $1 billion a year in revenue. So my bull case would be that this is like a fear pullback before AI goes even higher. And that would of course be good for crypto as well. But Easy said the bottom's in. So I just fucking long.
I actually do think the bottom's in. I think we're done selling.
I'm going to buy. What's the best way to deploy money into crypto from your bank account with limited fees? Like, what's the cheapest way to do it? Because I try to buy on Robinhood. Robinhood marks up the price X amount and you get destroyed. Buy on Coinbase. I think you pay a 1%.
Probably prediction markets.
Wrong. Deposit USDC into Coinbase, transfer the USDC to your Solana wallet, and then purchase.
Purchase on Jupiter?
Wherever. You'll get better fees on a DEX and accurate pricing. So
Okay.
you could even go straight to Hyperliquid. And
Hyperliquid is probably the best.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 0.005, I think. So deposit USDC into Coinbase, transfer it to ETH, Sol, whatever, and then put it into Coinbase.
Okay, cool. Done. Locked in.
Are we trusting CZ on a bottom call? CZ called the bottom?
Oh boy.
That
Kicks.
seems
Don't bring Kicks into CZ.
Dude, he gave me a phone call last week. We talked through some things. Our beef got squashed.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he called me. I was like, it's all good, bro. Like, fuck Aster, but I respect you. Also, fuck you. I know you fucking stop loss hunted my Cerebro long. He was like, yeah, that was me. Game recognized game.
He said, yeah, that was
I got your money. I guess he's saying every dip, some people think it's the end of time. Time continues. Wow, that's pretty deep, CZ.
I mean, he is a smart guy. That guy, CZ.
Is Aster pumping? Someone said Aster's pumping. 108. Not really, dude. I need
Aster's
150.
1%.
I need 150, dude. The 1% meme, that's my favorite meme, though. 1%. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Pullbacks make money. Create opportunities to make money. I ain't too worried. I like this Athena play a little bit. Get a little curl on that. How's the daily looking? Not too great.
We had some people weighing in, some smart folks, veterans in the industry, saying there's some systemic risk going on in crypto.
Oh my god.
Every fucking hour we get systemic risk.
What kind of systemic risk?
Ain just tweeted, founder of Synthetics and Infinex. I'm starting to suspect a body is floating to the surface here and need to do some digging, but connecting the dots. Some very strange behavior from a DeFi era VC fund.
Okay. I mean,
I don't think we've been the same since a month ago. No,
10-10.
Since the great 10-10 crash.
I don't think we've been the same. People were like, it has just been seeing altcoins crash literally like 50% in an hour. I don't think you can be the same after that for a while. If I had like billions of dollars, I'd be so scared to deploy into altcoins. So part of me thinks we still haven't recovered from that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that there could be another market maker that's, blown up. That I don't think it's the biggest size, but I do think market makers in general are a little bit more like skittish right now. Because on Hyperliquid, I've been getting insane funding rates on like some of these alts, where like you can long the alts and you get paid 5,000 APY, and the alts barely go down. And then I don't know if you guys covered yesterday, but there was another like Popcat attack on Hyperliquid. I'm sure you guys covered that. But yeah, someone may be trying to plug a hole out there. Who knows? I mean, I would say that kind, like, here's the thing you have to think about, right? Is like, what did we have last cycle? I don't think it would be nearly as bad as last cycle. We had Luna explode. That was major. That was major. Then we had, FTX. We had 3AC. Those are like some major blow ups. I don't think we're going to see stuff. I would like to think we're not going to see stuff as bad. But what did that do? That got you could have bought Bitcoin below 20K. You'd be up 5x even now. You know what I mean? So those kinds of pullbacks create opportunities as much as they suck in the moment.
Yeah.
But I mean, we are seeing kind of similar things to last cycle, meaning that like you see a lot of people doing these aggressive stable farming loops, right? We had that stream blow up. That was pretty small. That was like 600 million. Like Luna was billions, if not tens of billions of dollars in capital destruction. So yeah. Did you guys see that every day this week, as soon as the US stock markets opened, Bitcoin just like puked? Like, so every single time the stock market's open, Bitcoin's been puking. So there's some Wall Street fuckery to be had right now.
Well, the market's just opened and now we're back down below 95.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Part of me, I mean, I'm buying here. Take it for what it's worth. I'm not a macro guy. I'm buying just to hold. I'm not buying to trade. I'm going to buy some Bitcoin here. I don't know if I'd buy any, maybe Hyperliquid. I feel, crypto Twitter is not the best indicator necessarily for like alpha, but I think it's a good indicator of emotion. And you log on to crypto Twitter, people are like absolutely devastated.
Dude, crypto Twitter is so negative. It's like not even, I am grateful that I sold my soul to the prediction markets because those are denominated in stable coins. Nobody's complaining that their dollar is not going down or up. It's all just about the hand that you play.
Nobody's complaining at the US dollars being absolutely inflated and getting destroyed on prediction markets,
Nobody's complaining that, yeah, my US dollars in there are worth 1/3 of what they were an hour ago, but like my brain tells me it's okay.
How's TEXITCoin doing?
I checked.
It's down to $3.50.
I mean, this feels like value.
At least we paid for that girl's stomach surgery.
All right, boys. I haven't shared this idea out loud, but we all rent an apartment in Texas together and we start mining TEXITCoin. I think you could pay for the rent.
So apparently to get like a Texit, I looked into this. In order to get TEXITCoin mining, you need to like pay the guy directly, and he gives you a miner.
You like wire
I
him
love-
money. It's not even crypto. You just
I
like
love
wire
this-
him to
I
his bank
love
account, and he
this
like
guy.
hand delivers a miner.
It's so ridiculous, dude.
He like sends you a bank account info, and you have to put in the memo for the wire transfer. Text it, and he hand delivers it to you.
This guy may be my favorite person of all time. How is he not more popular? I'll be right back in 35 seconds.
He's just like so open about it being a complete scam. I crash out whenever I see this. We got Eric Trump tweeting about how well their American Bitcoin's quarterly revenues doing. Just getting started. I cannot stand Eric Trump, but I guess they're doing well. Let's see what Michael Saylor's saying. Checking in here. There were accusations that Michael Saylor was selling his Bitcoin. I don't know if you saw that, Easy. Arkham.
The odds on Polymarket that MicroStrategy selling have gone up.
He said this rumor is false. I believe this is an appearance. I'm assuming from this morning. Let's see what Saylor's saying.
Look at this.
CM
Real quick. Watch this after. So before we watch that, the MicroStrategy, will they sell any Bitcoin, surged to 14% from 3.
Damn.
Surge, sitting at 7 now. So not like crazy high, but enough that it made me look.
All right, let's look at this.
Good morning to you.
I can't hear this. Oh wait, I'm not gonna be able to listen to this.
I could hear it.
Oh, you could hear that?
Yeah.
1 second. I need to do something real quick. I'll leave the stage. Boom. Unmute. All right, we're back. Let me do this. Now we're back. Michael Saylor on CNBC right now. Here we go.
50 by the end of the year. Michael Saylor is here, strategy founder and executive chairman. Good morning to you.
First of all, look at that smirk on his face. This guy thinks he's the shit. This guy's like borderline a narcissist.
I like him.
What do you think?
Ooh,
150
after
by
this,
the
I gotta
end of
show you
the
something.
year?
Okay, hold on. Okay.
What do you think's happening here?
You know, I think we all want to go to the moon, but if you want to ride the rocket, you got to be prepared to pull the G's over 5 years.
You know, he wrote that beforehand. He has got like a writer that before he's like, all right, Mike, here's what you're going to lay down. This is the line. He's like,
They gave him like 3 options. He's like, no, I don't like that one. No, I don't like that one. That one? Yeah, let's roll with that one.
they were brainstorming. They had like a whiteboard. They're like, Mike, you have 3.
Oh, that one's bomb, dude. Great one. Let's go. Let's roll with that.
Oh, let's keep going. That was so corny.
Bitcoin's had like 6 brutal drawdowns. If you roll the clock back 13 months, we were sitting around 68,000. And then after the Trump election, we had this incredible rally from 68 to 106,000 in 5 weeks. If you go back 14 months, we were about 55,000. And so if you'd said we're going to go from 55,000 to 94,000 in 14 months, that would have exceeded any reasonable investor's expectations. Over 5 years, Bitcoin's up about 50% a year on average for the 5 years. Gold and S&P are setting the cost of capital at 14%. My company's strategy is up 71%, equivalent to NVIDIA. There's no other stock in the S&P that's done any better. So
His stock's down 50%.
I think the volatility comes with the territory. If you're going to be a Bitcoin investor, you need a 4-year time horizon, and you need to be prepared to handle the volatility in this market.
So when you look at the
I mean, that is awesome. Bitcoin's back up.
Legend of the Underground, dude.
Yeah, so
Look at this.
Easy sharing a tweet from Walter Bloomberg that MicroStrategy allegedly sold 47,000 Bitcoin. If you scroll down, Easy, Michael Saylor responded. He said that's false. There's no truth to this rumor. Easy replying is crazy. Yeah, there you have it. Straight from MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor. He is an absolute savage. He says he doesn't even care. Locked in. Good to go. Any other thoughts here? I mean, what else is there to say? Prices are down. Probably a good time to buy the dip if you think we're going to rebound here into, I mean, we're going to get a Santa rally, of course, right? We have to. We have to get one.
Here, I think, and the famous guy said something one time, and it was something like, I forget. But basically he was like, most people think too short term when they should be thinking long term, and think too long term when they should be thinking short term. Meaning right now, I think being patient is okay. You know what I mean? Like we are only down 20% off the high. If you're DCAing, right? If you're DCAing and you're like, hey, I want to do a 6-month DCA, I think that's a great call.
Yeah.
You can start DCAing now. If it goes down to 85, consolidates there, you're happy. If it pukes all the way down to 55K, you're getting some averaging down there. You're still happy with that. But me personally, I'm not trying to call like bottom springboards just yet. But that doesn't mean I love you, Easy. But I don't think that that doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. Once again, I think alts can do very well, especially alts that have been kind of beaten down and compressed, but are still strong.
I'm going to deploy today. I'm excited.
I love it.
I haven't put money into crypto in like 6 months. So we're back. I'm buying this shit. Let's go. The last time was during the March collapse that we saw, the tariff disaster. And that was, that got ugly. If we got down there, that would be an incredible discount.
I think ETH went to it flash crashed to 1,400 during that period, maybe even 1,200. That was only 6-7 months ago.
Bitcoin, I think, got to 70K. Low 70s. Honestly, that is still not what would be the bottom is the historical, is the previous cycle all-time high for Bitcoin would be the target. So that's 69K.
Yeah.
I think just having, if I were getting as much capital as possible to buy the dip of things.
You look for that range.
Get a job, go mow some lawns, power wash some driveways, start tiling some roofs, go to Home Depot, link up with Eduardo, Enrique, Guillermo, those guys, good guys.
Cash, throw that cash right into a Bitcoin ATM.
Yeah, and then just lock in. So, yeah, there you have it. Anything else before we close out? Easy.
No, that's it, big dog.
Very interesting to see Easy bullish here. You love it. I think the farm, you know what I think, Kicks? I think the farm life has gotten to him.
In a good way.
He seems calmer. He actually seems more energized.
Good air quality.
Yeah, I think he's actually.
My allergies are fucked, though.
Really?
I'm allergic to hay. Very big issue. Very, very big issue. I'm popping Zyrtec like it's fucking Tic Tacs over here. I got Flonase. You shove it in your nose. Dude, I was wheezing last night because I was fucking tilling the fields for an hour before it got dark. But
this changes things a little bit. Because now we know he's bullish, but he's loaded up on antihistamines. Is that?
Yeah, but no, dude, it's good though. So my issue is I was taking Benadryl for a while, and then I saw the Hat Man. Do you know who the Hat Man is?
Yeah, I did that in high school once.
So if you take too much Benadryl and you don't go to sleep, this ominous figure with a hat appears. It's really scary. It's
you
not
had
fun.
that?
I've seen the Hat Man a handful of times.
This guy
He comes to collect. The Hat Man comes to collect.
Oh my god, this looks so scary.
The Hat Man comes to collect.
So he appears in your dreams.
No, it appears
like a
when
real
you're
life
awake.
hallucination.
This guy shows up when you're awake. So it's when you fight the urge to sleep when you take too much Benadryl. And the Hat Man comes to collect. He doesn't say anything. He's just there. And he's there to collect. The only way to escape the Hat Man is to go to sleep.
Dude, this is so scary. This is crazy. There's multiple things. It's widely known if you take too much Benadryl.
No, the Hat Man's real, dude. The Hat Man's real.
I took the Benadryl challenge and I met the Hat Man.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah, essentially the challenge is you take enough Benadryl that you black out. Yeah, so the Hat Man's very real.
Complete analysis on the Hat Man.
Yeah, so this is why I take ZTech. There's no hat, man, and it just makes me feel better.
Should
But
we
like,
do this
I'm
tonight?
feeling good, dude. I'm up early. I'm up at 7. I'm shoveling horse poop. Then I go on my desk, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. But I feel good. I feel good. You know, I feel good.
You look good. You look good. And I think
Thanks.
that's, it's important to have a balance. You know, don't
It is.
be too
You know what I'm
much-
excited for, Clemente? Waking up in New York City, stepping outside into the brisk, freezing cold, and just enjoying a nice walk in the morning.
You know, the smell of dung. Dude, we're going to Mom Dami's New York. We're gonna get
Yeah, so
jumped.
we're gonna smell piss, shit, and vomit bright in the morning.
Mhm. You're gonna walk out. You're gonna walk out, and then you shoot. I
I mean, one of the craziest things ever. One of the craziest things ever was I was in New York. I want to say 2 years ago when Pio still lived there. I hadn't been to Pio's Brooklyn apartment yet. We walk outside, and this dude's just dropping a shit on the wall, and Pio just goes, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Oh." Like fresh on the wall. He's like, "This isn't New York, man," because he knows I don't like New York. So he's just like, "Ah, dude, I'm sorry. Ah."
Ways
So-
of Playing is saying, "Whoa there, buddy! New York City is lit now." We'll see.
We might see Ways of Playing. We might meet up with Ways of Playing.
I think we are. I think we will be.
Yeah, I think
seeing
so.
Wang. I don't know.
think
We'll
so.
see.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Should be good. I'm gonna wear my dude. I have no winter clothes. I found my
Neither do I, bro. I have 2 coats, and they're like not heavy coats. All right, I might have to hop here. I think
All
I
right.
have hay being delivered.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's show. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Stay locked in. Weather the storm. We will be okay. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the time with the family. Enjoy time with yourself. Take care of yourself. Catch you on Monday. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.